Well, it's officially fall here in Alaska, and I am so ready for all of the yummy fall delicious goodies. And I have been asked so many times if I have ever freeze-dried like pudding bites, and I haven't. So today we're gonna try that out, and with a fall-y twist. So I'm looking for a specific flavor of jello that I do not see here, which is really discouraging. I know there's one more aisle in the middle of like the fall treats. We're gonna go check over there. Okay, here is some more jello. The pumpkin spice one is sold out. Darn it. We have a jello no-bake pie. I don't want that. I just want the pudding. So I am gonna try to go to another store because I want this and pumpkin spice. Why does this always happen to me? When I have a specific idea of something I want to freeze dry, my store never has it. That's just part of living in Alaska. If you don't get stuff right when it hits the shelf, if it's something popular, it's gonna be gone. I did get these marshmallows that I will do in a future video because I love, love, love freeze-dried marshmallows, and these pumpkin spice and fall ones will be so fun. And when I get in the car, I'll show you the other thing that I bought. My family loves Halloween. We like decorating for Halloween and, you know, just doing all the fun things. They had this spider. It's a motion sensor spider that when you walk by, it'll like drop down at you. And where my hanging baskets are on my front porch, I need to retire them because they're dead. And I thought this would be fun to hang there, to scare people when they come up to my house. Is that so mean of me? I think it'll be fun. Alrighty, I'm having high hopes for the Freddies. Let's go see. We are coming upon the jello aisle. Do we see it? I don't see it. No. Bummer. I even went and looked to see if they had like a fall section that I was missing where these might be, like how Walmart had, but no. 0 for 2. What I did buy is some sushi for lunch because that sounded good. This evening I'm going to be in Wasilla during my kids' gymnastics time, and so I'm going to check their Walmart. They have a really big Walmart that's usually well stocked, so I'm hoping we will find it there. If not, I've got a backup plan that I think actually might be really good, so let's just see what happens tonight. All right, we've arrived at the Wasilla Walmart, so let's see if we have any luck here. It is so sunny today. I like had to pull out my sunglasses out of retirement. It's so nice. Not there. That's a bummer. I'm quickly checking over here just in case, but this one tricked me. Butterscotch. It's not pumpkin spice. Dang it. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go for plan B. So I've decided to make up for the lack of pumpkin spice pudding. I'm gonna do vanilla. And here's what I'm gonna mix it with. Instead of milk, we're gonna mix it with pumpkin spice creamer. And that will hopefully give us a great pumpkin spice taste. I also had planned to fold in some whipped cream into the pudding mix before I freeze dry it, just to give it a more just like airy, creamy texture. So we're gonna get this too. So I've heard of people using like Cool Whip mixed with jello and freeze drying that for a yummy treat, which I have not done yet either, but they say it makes it like a really nice texture. So I thought it might be similar if I add whipped cream to this pudding. I don't want to do Cool Whip. I don't like Cool Whip, so I didn't want to make it with that. I'm gonna try it with whipped cream, just whipping it on my own, and maybe it'll be good. So we're gonna get home. I'm probably gonna be making these tomorrow, so, but for you guys, it'll be like in a flash. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. By the way, Alaska last night had the most amazing Northern Lights, like one of the best shows I have ever seen since living here. And what's amazing about having Northern Lights like in the fall is that it's not 5 degrees outside in the middle of the night when you have to go out to actually be able to see the Northern Lights. It was like such a treat. The end of today's video, look for some awesome videos and pictures of the Northern Lights because it was amazing. Well, hello. I think it is time to get going on our pumpkin spice pudding freeze-dried bites, treats, what have you. I'm hoping this turns out good because I'm not like a huge pudding maker. My kids do like pudding, but I am lazy and always just buy the little snack packs, you know, that come already pre-made. So I'm hoping they will enjoy this freeze-dried version. I think and hope it's gonna be good. Also, I'm trying a new thing. I got a wireless mic. That's what you see here. I'm hoping it's all working and that you might have some better sound quality from me. So when I bought this, I didn't read how much milk you're supposed to use in the instant pudding mix. You need 3 cups. I bought 2 boxes. I don't think I'm gonna have 6 cups of creamer in here. Hopefully I'll have 3. So I think we're just gonna make 1 package and see how it goes. Okay, I don't like that this bag was ripped open. I'm worried about toxic poisons. So we're just gonna trash this one and go for this one. Now we're gonna do 3 cups of this. Push to open. Well, I gotta get the thing off first. Ooh. It smells great. I wish you could smell this. This smells like everything I hoped it would, like perfect pumpkin spice flavor. This will set up in 5 minutes. So while I am waiting for this to set up, I'm gonna get my whipped cream whipping so we can then fold everything together. Have you guys seen those fancy new handheld mixers that are cordless? Yeah, I think I'm putting that on my Christmas list because that would be so nice. I hate having to stand wherever my plug is to use my mixer, and I use this fairly often. If you have one and have a brand that you like, let me know. I'm looking for suggestions. I think I'm just gonna do a cup of heavy whipping cream. I don't think I need a ton. Whipped cream is just the best, even if it's not sweetened. I didn't need to add sugar to this because the jello pudding is already gonna be sweet enough. But we've got some stiff peaks. I think we're good to go. And I'm gonna fold this into my pudding. So I'm just folding the whipped cream into the pudding. You don't wanna like stir it super hard because your cream will just go flat. So we're just gonna do this for a little while. All right, I mean, we've gotta give it a little taste. Holy cow. I kind of want to just dive in and eat this whole bowl, but I'm not going to. This tastes so good. It is the perfect pumpkin flavor. So cheers to Starbucks for making a great pumpkin spice creamer. This is so good. I think this is probably better than what the instant pudding pumpkin spice flavor was going to be. This is heaven. Heaven. So my plan for getting these onto my trays is I'm gonna scoop it into piping bags and just pipe little dots all over my trays. I want them to be little bite-sized treats. So I think that's gonna be the easiest way to do that. Oh, and you know what I need to do real quick is get my freeze dryer going because I wanna be able to get these right into the freeze dryer once they're done so they don't have a chance to like melt or spread out or anything on the trays. I've already powered up my freeze dryer, downstairs in my basement. So I'm gonna connect to it from my Wi-Fi. Let's go, come on. Here we go. And I am doing this just on a regular freeze drying cycle. I am going to do -10 degrees. These will freeze so easily. It doesn't need an added hour of freeze time. Normally when I don't pre-freeze foods, I do add extra freeze time, but this isn't gonna need it. I'm gonna do my dry temp at 120 degrees and all I gotta do is hit start. My freeze dryer is gonna start up for me, and by the time I'm done with my trays, I'll be able to load them right up because we just have to wait 15 minutes. You don't have the Wi-Fi dongle and you have a freeze dryer that is a pro version, so one of the newer models, you can get Wi-Fi for your freeze dryer. This works even if you are like at work. I was substituting at school a couple weeks ago and needed to increase the dry time on my freeze dryer, and I was able to do it from my phone. It connected to my freeze dryer here. It's such a lifesaver, so I highly recommend. Well, you can tell that I am not a professional cake decorator. My piping skills have always been terrible. However, we're not going for beauty, we're going for taste. So I think this is gonna end up being so good, depending on how the texture ends up being, because I'm not the biggest fan of like freeze-dried ice cream texture. I just prefer the real thing. With this, I don't know, I've never had it before. I'm hoping the whipped cream helps the texture be more like airy, melt in your mouth. There's just something about the like thick, hard, creamy texture of the ice cream that I don't love. Some people love it, which awesome. If you like that, you're probably gonna like this. I'm just hoping I really like this. So I'm really anxious to see how this turns out. Let's take these downstairs to my basement and see if we have surpassed our 15-minute time. It was perfect timing, so we can load up our freeze dryer now. This is gonna end up being a super fast run. I think that this might even be done before the end of the day. It's so small and so little moisture. I think this will not go overnight, but I don't know, we will see. I will come back and let you know how long these took, and we can do our final pumpkin spice pudding taste test. I just threw the leftover pudding in the refrigerator for the kids to have after school. I think they will definitely enjoy that, and then they'll be able to compare it to the freeze-dried version. So I will see you soon. I thought these might have been done last night, but they weren't. And then I substitute taught at the school today, so I've been gone all day and I had to just increase my dry time. These have been in here for 30 hours. I think they were done around the like 20-hour mark though, I wanna say. I don't know, but let's get these out. Here is how they look. I feel like they've puffed up a little bit, so that's kind of fun. Here is how they are looking. They feel very nice and light and airy. I cannot wait to try these. Let's give them a taste. All right, here we go. Wow. I'm amazed. I was worried that they were gonna be like hard to chew through and an unpleasant texture when you bite them. But they're like the perfect amount of crunch on the inside. You can see the airiness of it in there. It's like airy and crunchy at the same time. It's like the most perfect texture you could ask for. I'm normally I like my desserts the way they come before being freeze dried. I like this better than the regular pudding. Like, I'm just gonna eat these. And it's kind of nice that it's a little bite-sized piece. I dropped it. It's a little bite-sized piece, so you could just have a couple. It's a nice little sweet treat, and you didn't have to eat like a whole cup of pudding. So I don't know, I'm obsessed. This was so good. I'm thinking to package these up. I'm just gonna throw them into a mason jar because we're gonna eat them very quickly. I know I need to go share them with my kids and husband because they're all gonna love them. I feel like these would also be good like thrown into hot cocoa or something. Kind of like a marshmallow, but a pudding marshmallow. Kind of fun. I am obsessed. This is another treat that I think is gift worthy for like neighbor gifts at Christmas time. If you need to bring someone like a thank you gift or like a teacher gift at Christmas time, these are a hit. And the flavor options are endless. You could do this with any type of jello. You could do this with any type of flavored creamer or flavored milk. I mean, they're perfection. Perfection. Like if you tied a cute little bow on here, I would totally give this to someone. You just want to vacuum seal the top or toss in an oxygen absorber to keep it fresh. But these are gift worthy. I'm not even exaggerating. Maybe I'm just a little obsessed, but I don't know. If you've tried these, let me know if you like them as much as I do. I definitely think the whipping cream in here helped with the airy texture. So I got this jar. I've got this larger jar and then a little bit extra on my tray here that I'm gonna go share with my family. It's pretty late at night right now, so we're gonna go get ready for bed. In the morning, I need to show you what appeared on our mountains today. I mean, I'm not happy about it So I'm sure you can guess what I am referring to, but not too happy about the way things are looking. I will say it looks pretty, but I don't want it to be cold. Let me just show you what is happening outside. It's actually not as bad today. So, I mean, that's kind of good news, kind of not. Hello, friend. I mean, we're in Halloween mode over here. I also have the spider that when you get close to it, sometimes it works. It falls on you. Okay, can you see across the way on our mountain, there is some snow. So yesterday it had rained all night and morning, and that whole top of that ridge was covered in snow. But today it's been pretty sunny and not cold, and the snow has melted a little. There's still a little bit, and you can see there's more on the mountain behind it because that one is at a higher altitude, but you know, it's coming. It's coming soon. There were so many cars driving around right now. I had to come inside. But in Alaska, that is known as termination dust, which means that as the snow starts to get lower and lower on the elevation, it's terminating summer. So it's the termination dust. And it's just a sign that winter is coming. But you know what? My kids are excited for the snow. My husband's actually excited for the snow. He enjoys snowblowing. I don't. But, you know, it's kind of like he's the guy who likes to mow the lawn, and it's a thing you can do in winter when you can't mow the lawn. You can mow the driveway, snow blow the driveway. It's just a fun little thing that he enjoys doing. So I let him do that. When he is out of town, I do have to snow blow sometimes, which I am capable, and I will do it when I need to, but it's just not my favorite thing. I'm just always afraid I'm going to slip and fall because I am not that good on the ice when it comes to my balance. Gus the moose update. Our buddy Gus has not been seen. So I'm hoping he's living his best moose life just down the road somewhere. I keep my eye out for him whenever I'm driving around, but he has not been spotted recently. So hoping he's doing okay. We're praying for our sweet Gus. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. I appreciate all of you. If you haven't subscribed to Freeze Dry Society, be sure to do that. You'll see all the fun things I freeze dry around here. And remember, when you freeze dry today, you secure your tomorrow. Bye, friends.